Hey Taurus, I need to talk to you about something really important that just came through in your reading. I pulled cards specifically about this situation with someone from your past, and honestly, the universe is making some serious moves on your behalf right now. This is not a drill. So I just sat down with my deck because I kept feeling this intense energy around Taurus, and I had to see what was coming through. The moment I shuffled, I knew something significant was about to be revealed. This reading is specifically about someone who hurt you, someone who thought they could just walk away without consequences. And let me tell you, the tables are about to turn in a way they never saw coming. Before we get into the cards, I just want you to know that what I'm seeing here is not about revenge or negativity. This is about divine justice, about the universe restoring balance, and about you finally getting the protection and validation you deserve. So let's dive into what the cards are showing me. The first card that came out, and it literally flew out of the deck, is the Four of Swords. Now, Taurus, this card is so interesting because it's showing me that you've been in a period of rest and recovery. You've been taking time to heal from whatever this situation was with this person. Maybe it was a relationship that ended badly. Maybe it was someone who betrayed your trust. Or maybe it was just someone who took advantage of your generous nature. Whatever it was, you had to step back and take care of yourself. What I'm seeing with the Four of Swords is that you've been doing the inner work. You haven't just been sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. No, you've been actively healing, processing, and growing stronger. There's this energy of you taking time away from the chaos, from the drama, from all the noise that this person created in your life. You've been in your own protective space. And honestly, Taurus, this has been so necessary for you. The Four of Swords is telling me that you've been rebuilding your energy. You know how when you go through something really difficult, it just drains you completely? That's what happened. This person, whoever they are, they took so much from you. Your time, your energy, your peace of mind, and you had to withdraw and focus on restoring yourself. I'm seeing you setting boundaries, maybe going quiet on social media, maybe distancing yourself from mutual friends, just really creating this space where you could breathe again. But here's what's really significant about this card in this position. The Four of Swords is not just about rest, it's about preparation. It's about that quiet moment before something major happens. You've been gathering your strength, and the universe has been watching. While you've been healing and recovering, things have been shifting in the background. Divine timing has been at work, and your period of rest is about to transition into something much more active and powerful. I'm also getting that during this time of withdrawal, you've gained so much clarity. You've been able to see the situation for what it really was. You've been able to see this person for who they really are, without all the illusions and excuses. That mental clarity is going to be so important for what's coming next. You're not the same person you were when this situation first happened. You're stronger, wiser, and you're protected in ways you don't even fully realize yet. Now the second card, and this one gave me actual chills when it came out, is the Ten of Swords. Taurus, I know this card looks intense and honestly kind of scary when you first see it, but stay with me, because what this is showing is not about you. This card is about what's happening to the person who hurt you. This is about their situation, their karma, their consequences. The Ten of Swords represents a complete ending, a total defeat, a situation where someone has hit rock bottom. And what I'm seeing here is that this person who wronged you, they're about to experience or they're currently experiencing a major downfall. Everything they thought they had, everything they thought they got away with, it's all coming crashing down. The universe doesn't miss anything, Taurus, not a single thing. What's really powerful about the Ten of Swords in this reading is that it shows finality. This isn't just a little setback for this person. This is a complete collapse of whatever false reality they were living in. I'm seeing that this person may have moved on to someone else, or they may have been acting like everything is perfect in their life, like they're doing so great without you. But the Ten of Swords is revealing that behind the scenes, things are falling apart. I'm getting specific messages here. This could be showing up in their relationships, where the same patterns they showed with you are now destroying their current situation. It could be showing up in their career or finances, where consequences are finally catching up with them. It could be showing up in their reputation, where people are finally seeing through their act. Whatever form it's taking, the Ten of Swords is showing me that they're experiencing the full weight of their actions. And here's what I find really significant. The Ten of Swords often comes when someone has been in denial. when they've been refusing to acknowledge their mistakes or change their behavior. This person thought they could just keep moving through life, hurting people, taking what they want, never facing any real consequences. But that cycle is done. The Ten of Swords is the universe saying enough is enough. I also want you to understand that this isn't about you needing to do anything. You don't need to confront them. You don't need to expose them. You don't need to get revenge. The Ten of Swords shows that life itself is handling this. Their own choices, their own energy, their own karma is bringing this about. You've been over here healing and growing, and they've been over there digging their own hole deeper and deeper. There's also this element with the Ten of Swords where the truth comes out. Secrets get revealed, lies get exposed, masks come off. So if this person has been hiding things, if they've been presenting a false image to the world, that's about to crumble. People are going to see who they really are. And Taurus, I know part of you might have worried that no one would believe you or that this person would just get away with everything. But the Ten of Swords is showing that's not how this story ends. The third card, and this is where things get really interesting, is the Page of Cups. Now, this card is a messenger, and in this context, I'm seeing that you're about to receive some information or some news about this situation. The Page of Cups brings messages that have emotional significance, messages that might surprise you but also bring a sense of closure or understanding. I'm getting that someone might reach out to you with information about what's been happening with this person. It could be a mutual friend, it could be someone new in your life, it could even come through social media or through the grapevine. But you're going to hear something that confirms what the cards are showing. You're going to get validation that yes, things are not going well for this person. Yes, they are facing consequences. Yes, the universe is handling this. The Page of Cups is also showing me new emotional beginnings for you. While this person is dealing with their Ten of Swords moment, you're entering a phase of fresh emotional energy. This is about your heart opening up again, about you being ready to trust again, about you being in a place where you can receive good things. The Page of Cups is youthful and optimistic and creative, and that's the energy that's coming into your life now. What I love about this card following the Ten of Swords is that it shows the contrast between your path and their path. They're experiencing an ending and a collapse, while you're experiencing a new beginning and fresh opportunities. You did the healing work during your Four of Swords period, and now you're ready for something new and positive. They avoided their lessons, and now they're paying the price. The Page of Cups can also represent someone new coming into your life, someone who treats you with the kindness and respect you deserve. This could be romantic, or it could be a new friend or connection who really values you. After everything you went through with this other person, the universe is sending you people who will show you what genuine care looks like. You're going to see such a clear difference between how this person treated you and how you deserve to be treated. I'm also seeing with the Page of Cups that you might feel called to express yourself creatively or emotionally. Maybe you want to write about your experience. Maybe you want to create something that helps you process what happened. Maybe you just want to be more open about your feelings. The Page of Cups encourages that authentic emotional expression. You don't have to hide your story or minimize what you went through. Your experience matters, and sharing it in whatever way feels right to you can be really healing. Now, the fourth card, and this is the one that really confirms the divine protection aspect of this reading, is death. Before anyone panics, the death card is not about physical death. In tarot, death represents transformation, major change, endings that lead to new beginnings, and the complete release of what no longer serves us. What I'm seeing with the death card in your reading, Taurus, is that there is a massive transformation happening right now. This situation with this person from your past, it's not just ending, it's completely transforming. The old chapter is being closed in such a definitive way that there's no going back. The death card brings change that is permanent and irreversible. For you personally, the death card is showing that you're shedding the last remnants of this connection. Even if you've already moved on mentally and emotionally, there might be these subtle threads still connecting you to this situation. Maybe it's wondering what they're doing. Maybe it's hoping they'll realize what they lost. Maybe it's some small part of you that still feels affected by them. The death card is cutting all of those threads. You're being completely freed from this energy. But what's really powerful about the death card in this reading is what it means for this person who hurt you. They're going through a transformation too. But theirs is much more difficult. They're having to face the death of their ego, the death of their false self, the death of the persona they've been hiding behind. The Death card forces truth and authenticity, and for someone who's been living in deception or denial, that process is really challenging. I'm seeing that this person is going to have no choice but to confront who they really are and what they've really done. The Death card doesn't allow for superficial change or empty promises. This is deep, fundamental transformation. And honestly, Taurus, whether they actually learn from this and grow, or whether they just experience the consequences and continue to struggle, that's not your concern anymore. Your job is not to fix them or save them or even to care about their journey. Your job is to continue on your own path of growth and healing. The Death card also represents divine intervention. When this card shows up, it's telling us that something bigger than us is at work. This isn't just random chance or coincidence. There's a spiritual force making sure that balance is restored, that justice is served, that everyone ends up where they need to be. You've been protected throughout this entire process, even when you didn't realize it. Even when things were hard and painful, you were being guided toward your highest good. What I find really beautiful about the Death card here is that it makes space for the new. You can't bring new love, new opportunities, new joy into your life if you're still carrying old pain and old connections. The Death card is clearing everything out so that you have room for all the amazing things that are meant for you. It's like the universe is doing a complete renovation of your life, removing everything that doesn't serve you, and preparing you for blessings you can't even imagine yet. The fifth card is the Six of Pentacles, and Taurus, this card is about balance, fairness, and receiving what you deserve. After everything you've been through, after all the energy you invested in this person or this situation, the Six of Pentacles shows that you're about to receive a return on that investment. Not from this person necessarily, but from the universe itself. The Six of Pentacles is one of the most karmic cards in the deck. It shows that what goes around comes around, that generosity is rewarded, that kindness gets recognized. You gave so much in this situation. Maybe too much. You were there for this person. You supported them. You loved them. You trusted them. And they took advantage of that. But the Six of Pentacles is telling me that your generosity did not go unnoticed by the universe. I'm seeing that you're entering a period where good things start flowing to you. This could show up financially, where you receive unexpected money or opportunities. It could show up in your relationships, where people start giving back to you with the same energy you've been giving. It could show up in your career, where your hard work finally gets the recognition it deserves. The Six of Pentacles brings balance and fairness into situations that have been one-sided. What's really significant about this card is that it shows you moving from a position of giving to a position of receiving. For so long, maybe you've been the one supporting others, helping others, being there for others. And this person in particular, they took and took and took without giving back. But now the tide is turning. The Six of Pentacles shows that you're going to be on the receiving end of abundance and generosity. I'm also seeing that the Six of Pentacles is about you recognizing your own worth. Part of why you might have given so much in this situation is because you didn't fully value yourself or your energy. You didn't set boundaries because you didn't want to seem selfish or difficult. But through this healing process, you've learned that your time, your energy, your love, these things are precious. And the Six of Pentacles is confirming that yes, you are valuable. Yes, you deserve to receive. Yes, it's okay to expect reciprocity in your relationships. The Six of Pentacles can also show that you might be in a position to help others who are going through similar situations. Your experience, as painful as it was, has given you wisdom and compassion. You understand what it's like to be taken advantage of, to be hurt by someone you trusted, and that understanding allows you to support others in a really meaningful way. So while you're receiving blessings yourself, you might also find yourself being a blessing to others. There's also this element with the Six of Pentacles where the person who is taking advantage is no longer able to access your energy or your resources. They're cut off from what you were providing, and they're realizing what they lost. The Six of Pentacles shows that you're directing your generosity toward people and situations that actually deserve it and appreciate it. You're not being cruel or petty. You're just being wise with your energy. And that shift is going to make such a difference in your life. Now, the sixth and final card, and this is really the climax of this reading, is the King of Wands. Taurus, this card is your divine protector. This is the energy that's been defending you, supporting you, and making sure that justice is served. The King of Wands is powerful, assertive, confident, and absolutely fearless. And this energy is working on your behalf right now. The King of Wands represents leadership and authority and the ability to take decisive action. In this reading, I'm seeing this as either a protective force in the spiritual realm or as an actual person who's going to step up for you in some way. If it's a person, this could be someone new entering your life who's strong and supportive, or it could be someone who's already in your life stepping into a more protective role. This person or energy is not playing around when it comes to your well-being. What I love about the King of Wands as your final card is that it shows you're not alone in this. Whatever this person from your past thought they could get away with, whatever they thought would happen, they didn't account for the fact that you have powerful protection. The King of Wands doesn't tolerate injustice or mistreatment. This energy sees what happened to you and is actively working to correct it. The King of Wands is also showing me that you're stepping into your own power. You're not a victim in this story, Taurus. You're someone who went through a difficult experience, did the healing work, and emerged stronger and more empowered. The King of Wands energy is within you too. You have the strength, the confidence, the wisdom to never let something like this happen again. You know your worth now, and you're not settling for anything less than what you deserve. I'm seeing that the King of Wands is also about taking control of your own narrative. This person from your past might have tried to paint you a certain way, might have told their version of events that wasn't true. But the King of Wands shows that the truth is coming out and your reputation is being restored. People are going to see the situation clearly, and they're going to see you for who you really are. Someone who was hurt but who handled it with grace and dignity. The King of Wands brings success and achievement into your life. After this period of healing and transformation, you're about to see real progress in the areas that matter to you. Your career, your personal goals, your creative projects, whatever you've been working toward is about to take off. The King of Wands has that dynamic, forward-moving energy that creates results. You've been laying the foundation during your Four of Swords rest period, and now you're ready to build something amazing. What's also really powerful about the King of Wands is the message about your personal magnetism and charisma. You're about to enter a phase where people are drawn to you, where opportunities come to you, where life just flows more easily. The King of Wands has that natural leadership quality that makes people want to support you and be around you. This is such a contrast to what you experienced with this person from your past, who was draining and negative and difficult. So Taurus, when I look at this reading as a whole, here's what I'm seeing. You went through something really difficult with someone who hurt you deeply. You took time to rest and heal with the Four of Swords. While you were healing, this person has been experiencing or is about to experience a major downfall shown by the Ten of Swords. You're receiving messages and new emotional opportunities with the Page of Cups. There's a complete transformation happening that's permanently closing this chapter shown by death. You're receiving the balance and fairness you deserve with the Six of Pentacles. And you have powerful divine protection and you're stepping into your own power with the King of Wands. This person thought they could walk away without consequences. They thought they could hurt you and just move on with their life. But the universe doesn't work that way. The cards are showing clearly that justice is being served, that you're being protected and blessed, and that they're learning some very hard lessons right now. The most important thing I want you to take away from this reading is that you don't need to do anything about this situation. You don't need to reach out to this person. You don't need to confront them. You don't need to seek revenge or validation from them. The universe is handling everything. Your only job is to continue taking care of yourself, continue healing, continue moving forward with your life. Trust that what's meant for you is coming, and what's not meant for you is being removed. I would love to hear from other Taurus placements if this resonates with you. Have you been feeling this shift in energy? Have you noticed things changing in your situation? Drop a comment and let me know what's going on in your world. And remember, you're protected, you're valued, and you're about to see just how much the universe has your back.